incredible episode with Money Madness. Welcome to Money Madness. Every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money. Because guess what? It's your money. And I am the hostess with the mostest, your speaker, trainer, and wealth creator, Jean Malo Davis. Yes, I'm feeling great today. So I want to say thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching on our fan page on Facebook, which is, Facebook.com/your wealth creator, or you're watching on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Jean Malo Davis. I want to say welcome to another powerful episode. Thank you for watching. Bruce, go ahead and drop that thing for me. Go ahead and click like, click share, subscribe, hit the bell, leave some comments, some information, inspiration. Let's go ahead and impact the nation together. I can't do it without you, so please. This is the time that you go ahead and tag some friends, let some people know that, you know what? Money Madness is on with Jean Malo Davis. She's going to drop another awesome tip to help us get paid in the shade to drink some lemonade. Tonight we're going to talk about earning 6 to 7 figures with an auto webinar. Earning 6 to 7 figures with an auto webinar. I am, I guess you can say, just so excited about talking to you guys. A lot of people know my story. Those who are brand new to our show, welcome. But I tell the story about how I rebranded myself about a year ago as Jean Malo Davis, the wealth creator. A lot of people knew me as Jean Malo Davis, the ex-IRS auditor, tax and financial strategist, which I'm still a tax and financial strategist, but that encompasses being a wealth creator, which we're about taxes, finance, wealth creation, but having total prosperity in every area of our life. So I rebranded myself. I created some products and services online, launched our Level Up coaching platform, did some auto webinars, guys, made 6 figures in 4 months, turned around, repeated the process, and made 6 figures again in 3 months. Some people said, Jean, what did you do? Did you use somebody else's platform? Were you an affiliate with someone? How did you do it? How did you do it? I'm going to show you one of the things that I did that brings money still today to me in my sleep. I'm going to show you how you can earn money in your sleep and be able to create some residual effect for yourself. No, this is not network marketing. It's not MLM. It is your business. And I want to break that down and really explain to you. Let me get a little sip of water. Really explain to you how you can truly earn money in your sleep. Now, a lot of us, we have skills, we have talents that we have not tapped into. And most importantly, we all are an expert in some form of fashion, something that that you can teach. You're very passionate about it. I mean, man, you can break that thing down. I don't care if it's automotive. I don't care if it's doing hair. I don't care if it's about doing nails. I don't care if it's about personal development, being a coach or a mentor, so many different things, the 6 laws or 5 laws of building, or whatever it is, subject that that you can really teach, and I mean really break it down. That's what we're talking about today. We're going to turn that into a cash-making machine. This is what it's all about. If it's not making me dollars, it don't make no sense. So that's what we're looking at. What can I create? What am I passionate about? What can I talk about? Create a PowerPoint about it, record that sucker and put it out there and make money. I want you to think about that. Who are my target market? So we're going to talk about, number one, we are all experts, okay? We are experts. And what I want you to ask yourself these questions: what am I passionate about? Okay. And then, who is my target market? And you're going to want to grab pen and paper and take notes. I got a lot that I want to share in a short amount of time on this. And so when I fill this up to about right here, I'm going to rip it off and put it on the other side so I can put something else on the paper. So you want to make sure this is the, I'm giving you some time now. Run, 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 run. Grow pen and paper so you can take notes, because you are leaving money on the table. And my goal tonight is to show you how to create income and streams of income from the comforts of your own home with using your own dome. And a lot of times we're not thinking. Remember, to think can, and it's called think grow rich, not work and grow rich. Been working, but they're still broke. A lot of people barely paying bills, barely getting by, stressed out when you don't have to. You got to use creativity. I'm here to help you your creativity. You don't have to be struggling. You don't have to be barely getting by. You don't have to be worried about money. That stuff is in the past. We're going to make some money, and we're going to be a servant, because somebody out there needs your skills, your talents, your ability, needs your knowledge, man. What can you share? Who is your target market? That's what you want to think about. And you want to think about, what is their age? What's their background? Are they married? Are they single? Or do they have kids? Do they own a home? Why? Because most people, when they have responsibilities, guys, and you got to think about their income. Okay, let's put that there, because it's a lot that we can cover. I'm going to strive to do my best, but I'm going to give you some resources at the end. So it's a lot to cover. So you got to think about if they can afford your product, or if they're going to try to hit you up and try to, negotiate the price down. You got to think about this when you're creating products and services. So we're talking about how to earn 6 or 7 figures with an auto webinar. What auto webinar? Let me do a little moonwalk backwards and explain what is an auto webinar. Auto webinar is when you can create a course, a workshop or seminar, record that sucker however you record it, whether you record it live and then be able to upload it or whatever, but you use a program that will allow you to upload that webinar, that live event or whatever, and someone can pay to watch it at their own convenience, which means that you can be earning money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in your sleep, money coming in, but there's a platform, there's a way to do anything. So that's what I'm talking about today. That's what auto webinar is. A live webinar, you should know what that is. It's live, people pay, they get the date that you're going to go live, and you're actually ask questions live and get that done or whatever. But an auto webinar, you're not live, okay? You already recorded. It's still the same value, but it allows you to be everywhere in the world multiple times a day. Just imagine doing 1,000 webinars in one day. Now, physically, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do 1,000 webinars in one day, and you don't want to do one. I mean, when I talk from this show, my mouth is parched, and dry. And imagine doing 1,000 per. You couldn't even do that. That's team too much, right? That's team too much. But imagine have a system that's going to play your webinar when someone goes to it. They see a little ad. They watch the ad. They click on your link. They register for your webinar. They're allowed to pick what day, what time, or watch it then. And boom, they paid, and the webinar performs for them and do what it's supposed to do. That's what an auto webinar is. I want you to start thinking outside the box, thinking smart, not just working hard. Some people run up the highways and byways, guys, wasting gas, burning themselves out. They're tired of doing things the old way and still not getting anywhere. We are in a new reality, a new normal, where people are now getting used to seeing presentations online, Zoom meetings, going to different platforms, watching live webinars and watching auto webinars that has already been done, but they're able to sign up at their own convenience. So this is what you got to think about: your workshops, your seminars, things that you have already taught on, maybe things that you have thought about doing. Maybe you thought about doing an ebook. Can you format that and turn that into a webinar, PowerPoint presentation, record it and upload it to a platform? This is what I want you to think about, because you're leaving money on the table, and we want to show you how you can get paid in your sleep. Okay, so we are expert. Think about what you can teach on. Okay, number 2, what you're going to do is you're going to create an outline. Okay, this is going to help you break down your course. This is for you. Now, break down your course. Okay, this is you figure out. Okay, I have a subject. Okay, I know what I want to teach on. I know who really need this information. That's what you got to think. Who really need this information, and not just need it, they want it, they desire it. They will take it and run with it. Okay, now that you have, you got to think about creating that outline, because now when you create the outline, you want to break down what it is that you want to teach. Number 1, you got to ask yourself, will this be a 4 to 6 week course? Okay, will it be a 2-hour webinar? Will it be a 1 week? You got to ask yourself. Here's why: because that's where your price points are going to come from. You might do a powerful 2-hour webinar, and that 2-hour webinar you might charge $4.97 or $9.97. You got to make sure you give value. You got to give them support. What is it that you're going to offer when they sign up? Yes, they get the webinar, but are they going to get text support? Are they going to get email support? Are they going to be on a live conference call? Will you offer for the private Facebook group? Will they get a workbook to follow along? These are the things that you got to think about when you your auto webinar. Think about supporting docs. So think about creating an outline, but also think about supporting docs. I like to say docs and systems. When someone pays, you want to see the whole thing. You want to be able to see, okay, I'm going to create a 4-week webinar. I'm going to break this thing down where each webinar each week equates to 1 hour, because after a while they get tired of sitting up there, man. They're gonna go to sleep, and they're not gonna do it. So you can make it 45 minutes to an hour. But with me creating that, and I'm using a 4-week webinar, auto webinar, right? There's systems. You're like, Gene, how do I do that? How do the 4 weeks? Is systems in place? There's things out there that I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna drop down when I edit this on systems that I use. That's what you're gonna see. Systems that I use to create my auto webinar. Give me about 24 hours or so, because it's my tax season. We're very busy, and I will edit this video once it goes upload. Give me about 24, 48 hours. And if you need it really, really bad, if you send me a message, Gene, can you send me your systems that you use? I'll make sure that I do that, okay? So think about when I'm creating an auto webinar, what I think about, I'm like, okay, how many weeks am I going to offer this product? Okay, what's my price point? Because if I do it weeks, then that can justify me charging $19.97, meaning $1,997, $2,997, $4,997. And what I do, because it's a lot of information, I go the extra mile. But when I'm creating a course, I want to see the whole picture. I'm looking at, okay, what am I going to offer? The information is strong by itself, but I want to make sure that I give them support. Questions, they have any comments, they have concerns, I want to let them know they're going to reach me, not no automated somebody. They're going to reach me. whether they need email support, like I said, whether they be able to be in our group, and I go live in the group once a week, and they're able to get their questions answered right then and there with a live individual, right? And I think about, any other things that I can offer. Maybe you have a membership site. Maybe you give them 90-day free access to the membership site for sign with your auto webinar. So you got to think of everything when you're doing that. Offer about 4 or 5 things, something to make it juicy, depending on what price point you want. Because some people ask me, well, Ms. Davis, what price point should I have? And I did a training on this, and I'll leave that down there as well so you can go get it. But you got to think about what you're offering. Your information is powerful. Think about this. When you offer cheap stuff, people think that it's nothing. It has no value. You sit up here and you offer something cheap. They're like, nah, it probably ain't worth anything. But when you start saying, hey, it's $1,997, $1,197, or $2,900, it's power in the number 7, ending in 7. So when they see that, they're like, okay, this got to be powerful. This got to be powerful. They're going to be more engaged. It's like comparing a Honda to a Porsche. Everybody wants to look at the Porsche. There's only going to be a few people that's going to look at the Honda, and they're not who you're looking for anyway. That's not who your target market is. That's why you got to know what your target market is. Now, here's another thing that I would say is that even with target marketing, what I have when I create my prices, I have tier pricing. I'm not going to put that up here, but I have tier pricing. I have products that are small ticket items, middle ticket items, and large ticket items. Small ticket items, anything under 500. Medium ticket items, anything from 500 up to maybe 2,000, and large ticket items, anything past 2,000 up to 5 or whatever. So that way, I might have a 2-hour webinar. I might have a 1-hour webinar. I might have a 1 day or 2 day or whatever the case may be. But I have something that fits everybody. It's not a one size fit all. I have various products and services that I can offer when it comes to an auto webinar that I can still earn money in my sleep. So these are the things that you want to think of. It's that we can do auto webinar, have an hour today to talk to you about it, okay? Now, with your outline, you want to also break down, and I hope you guys are writing this down, break down what you will teach or cover every week. Okay? What you will teach or cover every week. When someone goes to my website, they can get a breakdown. If it's a webinar or something of that nature, they can get a breakdown of week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I think it's let me see right quick. An example that I want you guys to follow. And guys, listen, I want to say thank you for everybody that's tuning in, that's watching live. We just stand by. We're getting new camera equipment. We're getting new lighting. We're getting new. We on that new. So if it's not coming as clear as we like it, please forgive me. But we're working everything out. We're always doing, but it's a website, let me see, that I want to share with you that'll give you an example of what I did. So I think it's Wealth Creators Invest. Bruce, is there any way you can pull that up for them? I don't know if Bruce can. Bruce, can you tell me? Yeah, Wealth Creators Invest. If not, don't worry about it, because they can go on their own. And yeah, so if you go to wealthcreatorsinvest.com, that's wealthcreatorsinvest.com, Wealth Creators with an S, invest.com. You go there, you'll see registration for my 4-week course. A course I did about Airbnb, how to earn money in your sleep with Airbnb, how to earn 6 figures without owning one property. It's a 4-week course. If you look at, I have a welcome video there. I tell people, to go ahead and get started, things of that nature. And then I break down week one. Here's what you're going to get: week one, week two, week three, week four. And then I list, let me just give you an example, the bonuses. I said one weekly Facebook Live Q&A call, email support, one free private phone call. You got to schedule that. 3 months access to our TWC University that has over 40 trainings on it. Access to our private Facebook support. So that's a lot that they're getting for the course price. So I want you to look at that, wealthcreatorsinvest.com. That is a course that we did for Airbnb to show people how to earn six figures. But that's an auto webinar too. It's an auto webinar. So it'll give you an idea of, I want you to be able to, we used to say, model someone's success. Back in the day, we used to say rob and duplicate, but now we just say copy someone's success, right? Look at someone who's successful, look at what they're doing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just follow the format and you will have the success that you're looking for. So use that website as a little example of when you get ready to create your funnel and everything, when you get ready to make your offer, that you break down what they're going to, people need to see what they're getting, especially in this day and time where you got a lot of people out there that's faking the funk, that's scamming people. It makes it hard for people like you and I who are coming up on, we're being honest, we're striving to show them, hey, look, this is what's in my hand, this is on top of my hand, nothing's behind my back. What you see is what you get, but you ain't seen nothing yet. That's how you got to let them know. And so basically, we got to make sure that we let our customers, our potential clients, feel safe in a sense and secure, so they can go ahead and pull out that debit card and make that transaction. Okay? You want to remember, write this down. You want to go the extra mile. Go the extra mile. That's what you want to make sure when you're creating your webinar. Get support, man. Don't just take. And yeah, they get to see your presentation, but people are going to have questions. Be there to get their answers, okay? And like I said, use that example, wealthcreatorsinvest.com. Go to that website. You'll see that's one of our courses, our Airbnb course. Okay, so the next thing is now, we got to create, it should make sense, create our PowerPoint presentation, or if you're just going to do a video presentation, because even with my video presentation program, like I said, when I edit this, I'll let you know what program I use to record off my screen. I have a program, my husband put it on the screen on our laptop, that I can create a PowerPoint, get it together. When I'm ready to do the presentation, I have mine and I have my curriculum, and I'm breaking it down. I can now create the PowerPoint the way I want, but I can then record with a video in the corner, and they're able to see the PowerPoint presentation. I have a program that's going to record that for me, and then in turn, once that program has been recorded, if I do 4 videos or whatever, remember 4 weeks, I'm using the 4-week example, now I'm able to those videos and upload it to either YouTube or Vimeo, make it where somebody just can't, if they don't have the link, they can't find it. It's a lot. We tell you that. It's not really a lot, but it's steps by step by step. Some people ain't going to tell you everything they're doing. I'm striving to give you the truth, right? And so we think about creating our PowerPoint presentation / video presentation. Now that we have did the hard work, we created the outline, we broke down with what we're going to teach it 4 weeks, 6 weeks. We did our PowerPoint. We know what we're offering. We know what we're going to give them. Now we're going to go ahead and create a PowerPoint so we can have people eyes, so they don't go to sleep on your presentation. They're like, nah, man, I paid this money and this is quite boring. So we want to make sure that, I create PowerPoint presentations. I might snap my finger in the presentation. We call that a conscious interrupt, just to keep them on task. You know what I'm saying? Keep them on task so they don't go to sleep. and I make sure that I have pretty colors, colors that keep their attention, that they don't fall asleep. It's a science to everything in business. We were not taught, we had to learn. But so I'm sharing with you, there's science in everything in business. So now, once I created that PowerPoint, I did the video program that do that. Now the main thing, and I decide I'm recorded. I want to make sure you understand, record the presentation. Now what we got to do is we got to upload to a video platform, YouTube or Vimeo or whatever platform, video platform. Because we got to make it where people can absolutely, when you create, I use funnels. And when you create your funnel, it asks you when you say you want to do I love it, and I'll put my link down below where I'm able to go select, do I want to do a live video presentation, an auto webinar. It allows me to select auto. It allows me to go in now that webinar, pick the templates that I need to pick. Do I want to have a welcome page that when they go to my website after I buy a domain name to attach it to the landing page, like I said, there's steps, okay? Now I'm able to now have a welcome page or a sign up page or whatever, and then once I have that, then I have the payment page, the payment processor, or video, go to that website I gave you that this, that, and the other, they put their information in, boom, it's a page that asks them, do they want to do it today, do it, talking about taking a course, do they want to take it on this day, that day. It allows them to select it, it sends them an email, letting them know that they're confirmed with registering, and they send them a reminder. All this is already programmed in the funnel, so I don't have to think about all that. All I have to do is select the steps when I build my funnel. So that's the next thing that we're gonna do. Can you see right here, Bruce? I gotta stop. Okay, Bruce said one more line on here. Number 4, I'm gonna, you know what, let me do another page because there's a lot on that one. You got guys, because I'm gonna pull this off. We're the expert, all that stuff. If you didn't get it, go back and watch this. This is very important. If you just tune in, my friend, you want to go back when this is available and watch this, because you could be leaving money on the table. You're watching Money Madness with yours truly, Jean Malo Davis, every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all about how to make money, keep money, protect money, grow money. Is all about your money, guys. And today we're talking about earning 6 to 7 figures with an auto webinar. So I'm going to go to, give me 1 second. We're going to deal with step number 4. So give me a minute. Because there's a lot of information on step number 4, and I want you to be able to see it. Now, step number 4, we're going to create a funnel. Okay? Now, there are funnel programs out there. I use something called ClickFunnels. I love ClickFunnels. I can put my link there for you. Use that because it allows me to do everything that I need to do. Some people, let me tell you something. You're going to either pay now or pay later. Some people look for cheap stuff. And this is very affordable, mind you. This is very affordable. But some people look for cheap stuff and then they get upset when they don't get the results. This is a business. What I'm teaching you is a business. You can create courses all day long, auto webinars all day long, and have like residual income coming from these different things once you get your marketing intact. I'm telling you, this is something that you can truly live a beach life you can truly live a laptop lifestyle. Okay? Now, so we're going to create the funnel. What we're creating is an auto webinar funnel. Why? Because we want to be able to have free of our time. What you're going to need is an autoresponder. I'll put that down there because why? Because we do something called drip marketing. Okay? Now, what is an autoresponder? An autoresponder, guys, allows us, because I'm going to be really, really honest with you. When someone goes to your registration link to register for your auto webinar, let me tell you this right now. They may not buy the first time. They're going to go and peruse your site. Let's see what's this, that, and the other. Oh, let me see what happens if I put this email in. Put the email in. They want to see what the next step, where you're going to take them. Now, they still may not buy. You have some people who are ready and some people who are curious. We got to be able to determine who's ready and who's just curious. But we still got something for those who are curious as well. The curious people, we're going to do drip marketing on them. This is for the curious people, okay? This is for people who are not quite ready to buy, but I just really want to see what you got to offer. With an auto, it allows us to send emails out. When someone put their email in, they have allowed us to now drip market. That is called permission-based marketing. Let's write that down. Permission-based marketing, which simply means that they are allowing us to be in direct communication with them via email. Okay, so now I can send them information, and it's a formula to that I'm not here to teach on marketing today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on another show, but it allows us to send out friendly, inspirational, informational videos before we start asking for the mighty dollar. There's a formula of how many inspirational emails you send before you hit them up for that dollar. It's normally 3 to 1. I send 3 emails, and it's like I might send an email in the morning, might send one in the afternoon, might send one the next day, and then that second day, I'm asking for the dollar. I'm talking about what I'm offering, what program or whatever, right? So that's what's very important when you create your funnel. You got to have a way where somebody, it's just like an auto, think about this. Have you ever went to let's say ladies, you went to go look at some shoes or some clothes or whatever, and you saw it, you was like, you went on the website, they asked you to put your email in, you did it, and then you didn't buy it at that time. Maybe you got distracted, maybe you're talking on the phone, maybe you're talking to your man, whatever, and you say, I'll come back to it later. And what happens is you get an email, which is like in Shopify is good for that as well when you use certain programs with it. You'll get an email, like an empty cart email, that's saying, hey, look, I noticed that you went to my website. Did you have any questions? Did I answer your question? How can I help you? And that in itself, that's a drip, right? That they're trying to engage you to go back. Hey, listen, don't forget we got 40% off. Don't forget such and such and such. And that makes you go back. This is what this autoresponder is allowing us to drip on them. Is permission-based marketing. It allows us to touch them multiple times. A lot of times people do not buy on the first go round. They do not. Normally you got to touch them. Just think about yourself. Sometimes you may buy when you see it and sometimes you don't. Maybe you get it on the second go round or the third go round. I have customers who have enrolled in my email marketing from, they had to go to my website. They had to put their email in. I didn't go find it and put it in. They put it in. So, and at the bottom of all my emails, it tells them that if they want to opt out, they can. Why? Because it's permission-based marketing. If they want to opt out, they can opt out. So this allows me in a safe, secure, and warm environment to share with them and thank them for enrolling in my newsletters and give them some motivation, give them some encouragement. Maybe share something like, I'm going to use this video to say, hey, look, guys, I talked about how you can earn six figures, seven figures, creating auto webinars. If you would like this information, click and watch this video. Somebody's going to be like, oh, wow, maybe they need additional coaching and mentorship. And from that, now that leads them to maybe our coaching and mentorship platform. Everything is a science. Wealthy people do things in a certain way. And that way you got to learn if you want to go from good to great, okay? Now, let me see where we at. This is good. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Leave it down below. All right, we're almost wrapping up. Then what you got to do is promote your webinar once you got everything, guys. And one thing I learned years ago, promoters get promoted. Man, this is where a lot of people don't really talk to you about promoting. Well, once I have created this webinar, I only have so much for us financially. What do I do? How do I promote it? Well, there's formulas out there that, you got to think like God. You got to be omnipresent. You have a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter, you got a TikTok, you got all that stuff. You got to be putting some kind of value up every day. When you don't have the money, you got to do it yourself. When you have the money, you can hire somebody else to do your marketing, your social marketing for you. But guys, we got to start somewhere. I don't know what your promotional dollars look like. I don't know what that look like. You only know. But if you don't have money, you got to use time. If you don't have time, you got to use money. And sometimes you got to use both. Okay, until you're able to hire a team of people that can follow your direction, your vision, your goal, and work together to create a win-win for them as well, that you can your workshops, your seminars, your webinars, your books, your t-shirts, your cups, your things of that nature. You got to think about that. Think like a business owner, because this is a business. How seriously you take it is how serious your money will flow to you, okay? So you got to be able to promote what you got coming on. Maybe you give a nice little tip. Maybe you get on Facebook tomorrow morning and talk about, a tip from whatever program that you have. And then you say, hey, look, if you want to learn more, hey, go to my website in my profile and click on it so you can register for our upcoming course. That's what you got to think about, okay? Now, sometimes, guys, let me give you the reference right quick. When you want to look at a reference for how did I do my thing, remember I use Wealth Creators Invest. This is a 4-week course that you just use as an example, okay? Just look at how I did it so you can do that. So you can use that. Somebody said, why did she put that down? That's an Airbnb course that we created to show people how to make 6 figures in 6 figures. Without owning one property with Airbnb. Is a 4-week course. But I want you to go, if you're interested in it, by all means sign up for it. But that's not what I'm here to tell you about it. I want you to look at what I put on there. Look at the color scheme. Look at the video. Look at the fonts. Look at what I'm offering. Look at the support that you can utilize for your webinar. Now, if you say to me, Gene, is there more to it? Here's a support website to help you to earn 6 figures online. It's Earn 6 Figures Online Hacks. It's a free webinar. You can go there now because it's a lot that I covered that I didn't cover during this time. It's a free webinar. Go register. Earn 6 Figures onlinehacks.com. Register for that free webinar. It's going to go over earning 6 to 7 figures, okay, with an auto webinar. Now, if you're saying that you're struggling, you're like, Gene, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of barely being able to pay my bills. You want to go to the Luck Firm, and I think Bruce got it scrolling down below. theluckfirmllc.com. Get your free 15-minute consult with me. Okay, I want to help you. My goal is to impact 1 billion lives before I leave this planet. I can't do it without you. I need to know what you need help with. Maybe there's another stream of income that you could create. You may be doing hair, doing nails, or whatever, but have you ever thought about teaching some skills and doing a little workshop or whatever they use, a little clinic, but create it into a webinar? These are the things that you want to think about. And if you're like, stuck in your business and you're saying, Gene, I really need another stream of income or multiple streams of income, I don't know what to do. Go to theluckfirmllc.com. Theluckfirmllc.com is scrolling down below. Book your free 15-minute consult so we can go ahead and get in there, get into your head, get into your soul, get into your mind, and see how we can create something that's going to put money in your pocket and allow you to live the types of lifestyle you want to live, right? And if you need ongoing education, some people ask me for ongoing education. They need support. They don't have a leader. They need training. They want to learn more. A lot of people know me as an ex-IRS auditor. I have over 20 years experience with taxes and finances, guys. Maybe you need help with taxes, finances, wealth creation, debt eradication, investing, personal development, sales and marketing, branding. We have a lot of courses back there in our educational vault with twcuniversity.com. Things like this right here is in the back office with TWC University. When I'm teaching, things like this is in the back office. So many incredible courses back there to help you to grow your business, to grow your brand, to grow your income, to grow your profits, and to grow your bottom line. We need a coach. We need a mentor. You know what you don't know what you don't know, and what you could be stopping you from business. We want to be that support. We want to be there for you. We want to help you to grow, right? And we would love to be the person that you say, hey, look, it's because of this one. It's because of Miss Davis and her team that we were able to earn 6 figures over the last 3, 4, 5, or 6 months or whatever. We were able to, go to the Luck Firm LLC, and we took a coaching platform, and we were able to triple our income. We were able to grow our brand. Things that was left on the table that we didn't even think about, we were able to create other streams of income because of her leadership and her coaching, her mentorship, and her team. That's the story that we want. Our goal is to tell the stories of lives transformed. That's what TWC University is all about. And if you want to earn some additional money, you can become a referral agent with TWC University as well. But I want you to get the support. I'm giving you support. I said I was going to put it down in the comments, but I went ahead and gave it to you anyway. The only thing I didn't put down is the links for the Autoresponder and the links for the funnel. I will put that down there when I edit this program. Guys, listen, we talked about earning 6 to 7 figures with webinars. It's a lot of things a lot of skills and talents and abilities that you have that you may not have considered, and sometimes we need someone to just come in and, tweak us a little bit, tap on us a little bit, poke us a little bit to help us to see, oh, somebody did it for me. And I thank God, because we're building a multi-million-dollar operation, a multi-million-dollar empire. That's what my husband and I and our team are building right now. We can't do it without serving you and helping you and reaching the masses. Our goal is to help you to live the type of lifestyle you want to live regardless of going to work. And we want to make sure that when you tune in to Money Madness, or you tune in to the Gene Marlo Davis Show, we're giving you information and inspiration to make a true impact, not just in your lives, but your family lives, your friends' lives, your colleagues, that you're able to share. We're asking you right now, I'm coming to you through the screen, asking you to please click like, share, subscribe, follow us, guys, share the videos, Especially somebody out there today, you could be someone's savior that they're looking at. I need another stream of income. I'm sick of doing it that way or this way or whatever. How can I take what my skills, my talents, my ability, and make it a product or service? I know there's something out there. Dun, 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 dun. You're just sharing them this video and they can begin the journey to create wealth. We ask you to do that favor. Please, if you're watching us, make sure you subscribe to our channels, okay? And leave a comment below and let us know how we can serve you. Money Madness is every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is it about? It's about how to make money, keep money, protect money, grow money because it's your money. And then join us back again this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Gene Marlo Davis Show. It's about yours truly, Gene Marlo Davis. It's about me giving you information and inspiration to impact the nation. It's about having total prosperity. What I love about the Gene Marlo Davis Show, I'm a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more funky, you know, a little bit more cool and calm and collective. Not saying I'm not cool with Money Madness, but I'm really got my business and serious hat on Money Madness, right? But on the Gene Marlo Davis Show, I get to talk about mentally and spiritually and physically and financially and emotionally and relationship. I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about, but it's all about giving you some inspiration and information to impact the nation. So again, guys, I hope that if you just joined us, I hope that you go back when this is uploaded, you know, because when you do it live, it takes a minute for it to hit the upload on our channel. Just give it a minute, go back and watch it, and make sure you put hashtag replay, because the information I gave you, I'm telling you, if you just do about 10 to 20% of what I'm sharing with you, you can create an income stream, guys, that can replace your job. It's just all about how serious you are about creating wealth. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. Make sure now you tune in, same bat time, same bat channel, Thursday at 7 p.m. for the Gene Marlo Davis Show. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your emails. And just, I really appreciate a lot of you guys out there that's watching. You're so awesome. I thank you for your encouragement. It makes me smile when I hear people say, man, me and my husband, we be ready for your show, and we tune in and we watch, you know, whether you're watching on my fan page or you're watching on YouTube. I just want to say thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you for sharing. Again, you've been watching Money Madness with Gene Marlo Davis. Thank you so much. My name is Gene Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. I want you to remember that you can have, be, do anything. It is not your turn, but it is your time. And I look forward to helping you to shine. Okay? God bless you. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, and thank you for watching.